Hi everybody, once again this is Zeri, Persian pen name on AO3, closing in on week 40 of my transition, but I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head. What's been going on this week? I went and picked up my spouse and mother-in-law from their trip. Uh, you can't see him, but my spouse is here next to me. We've been playing a lot of Palia this week. I was supposed to have another testosterone shot yesterday, but insurance fuckery is going on, so I need to see what's going on with that. I probably won't have anything until at least Monday, so I'll probably count this one as just a missed week. I'm very tired this week, so I'm going to have a very short story for this one. This is funny. I actually grabbed this story out of my bookmarks, gave it a quick skim through, went, yeah, this is good, I'm gonna read it. Got up to the front again just now, and realized it's by a friend of mine, so.
Wait, what? Whose is it?
Malkontent.
Okay.
So yes, I will be reading this one. I'm sure I knew that when I bookmarked it, but that was months and months ago, and I had no idea. So this is another original work from the humans are space orcs kind of genre. It's titled A Uniquely Cynical Proposal. It was for Dr. Treklock in New Year's Resolutions 2020 exchange. As I said, by our friend Malkontent. So. The Admiral paced the deck of the warship, his tentacles crossed behind his thorax. He was feeling uneasy. On the wall-sized view screen nearby, the massed cruisers of the Voldrian Armada sped through the void of interstellar space at many times the speed of light, though in the field of tangible darkness they appeared to hang in silent formation. The side door of the control room released a hiss of air as it slid open, and 3 petty officers entered, escorting the alien prisoner between them. They tried to push the alien to the floor, but their attempt merely shoved it slightly forward, its sturdy lower appendages supporting it despite the creature's height and top-heaviness. The creature turned around and stared at them, and the officers backed up a few steps, tentacles reaching for their laser pistols. The prisoner made no move to escape, however, and after a moment turned back towards the Admiral. The alien was bipedal and solid, with thick, meaty limbs protruding from a flesh-covered trunk, and further areas of padding scattered over its body. It had an uncanny amount of balance and dexterity for something with its mass. It towered over the smaller Voldrian Admiral. The Admiral reached up to activate the universal translator device attached to his uniform and addressed the prisoner. "Greetings," he said. There was no reply. The alien simply stared down at him with disturbingly deep brown eyes. "What is your designation?" the Admiral asked. "Designation? My name is Erica, if that's what you're asking." "Apologies. The translator is sometimes imprecise. Erica." He repeated the name, rolling the sounds around in his vocal cavity. "Earth names are fascinating to me. I have never heard anything like them. The translator doesn't seem to recognize it. What does it mean?" The alien laughed. "It doesn't mean anything. It's a family name." "I understand," the Admiral said, although he didn't. "My guards tell me they have been torturing you for 6 galactic hours, and yet you have refused to tell them anything of importance." Once again the prisoner laughed, longer this time. It was a noise the Admiral found unsettling, a staccato drumbeat that seemed to emanate more from the creature's throat than its vocal cavity. It reminded the Admiral of an automatic laser pistol firing. "Is that what they were doing?" the alien chuckled. "I thought it was a massage. Better than the one I got at the spaceport last time I was on leave, anyway." The Admiral stared at the creature, his eye stalks twitching with disquiet. He'd heard stories of this species. Ooh, there we go. I laugh it up. I love you.
I love you.
He'd heard
laughing at your reaction, not at you miss stuff.
Yeah, my voice has been cracking a lot lately. He'd heard stories of this species. They were strong, tough, and capable, and on top of that, they were clever. They had only recently perfected warp drive, and yet within a generation, their ships numbered in the thousands. He had known this meeting would be strange, but he hadn't known what to expect. Certainly not this. Still, it didn't matter. The Admiral gestured to the view screens with one tentacle. Our fleet outnumbers the Earth forces 2-1. We will send a subspace communique to your home planet, and you will tell them to stand down and allow us to conduct a peaceful occupation. Once more, the hollow sound of laughter echoed through the control room. Why the hell would I do that? The prisoner asked. And even if I did, what makes you think they would listen? It is logical, the Admiral replied, nonplussed. Any resistance would be futile. Our army is significantly larger. You have no hope of winning in a battle. It would be in the interests of both of our people. You don't know Earth very well, do you? We tend to be possessive, the alien said, its vocal cavity curving upwards at the edges in a disturbingly predatory manner. We know enough. We have been monitoring your military communications, and we have access to your interplanetary databases. Our scientists decrypted them a few cycles ago. Then you haven't had much time to read them. No, but it hardly matters. Your species is intelligent. It has created warp drive and seeded its local systems. Only reasonable species are capable of such feats. Oh, really? The captive asked. Let me propose something to you, then, in the interest of reason. Go and access the Interplanetary Earth History Database, and do a search for the word Verdun. Verdun. Cross-reference with the term World War I. Tell me what you find. I give you my word as an officer. If you still want me to send that communique after you're done, then I'll do it. No questions asked. The Admiral chittered with annoyance. Very well, if it will ease your cooperation, then I will, but I do not see the point. No Earth history could change the fact of our numerical advantage. You'll see. It's a lie. A trick. It has to be. Captain Erica Falkenhayn of the Earth Federation Exploratory Force smiled at the strange creature that she had deduced was the one in charge. Its eye stalks were twitching wildly in what she assumed was horror. Nope. It's history. My history. My great-great-grandfather planned that battle. No species in the galaxy would do that. No reasonable civilization would commit such horror. We did. The captain's smile faded. And we did it to ourselves. We sent men into a meat grinder of steel and chemicals and explosions. We forced them to live in trenches dug into the earth, filled with mud and sewage, surrounded by the corpses of their comrades. Our ancestors ran headlong into a hurricane of machine gun fire and artillery and poison gas for 11 months, and neither side surrendered. Almost 1 million humans died over the possession of a single hill in the French countryside, and that was just one battle of one war. That's what humans would rather do to themselves and each other than give up even 1 inch of territory. The alien stared at her disbelievingly. Captain Falkenhayn shrugged. Imagine what we'd do to defend our entire planet. She leaned in and bared her teeth in a vicious grin. Imagine what we would do to you. The end. So, that was a lovely story from my friend Malkontent. As I said, short one this week. I'm tired and I want to just, play video games. So, pardon, that is what you get. Oh, I did go by the doctor. All of this is, as it turns out, rosacea, and not just maskne and second puberty. So, hopefully that'll start getting worked on. I think that's honestly all I've got for this week, though, so I will see you all next week, when hopefully I will have more word on when/if my testosterone is coming back. Until such time, have fun, be good, make good trouble, and I'll see you then.